Hey everyone, welcome back to MB Studio, and today I'm with a brand new video for you guys. We are going to be talking about Heartland Season 15, Episode 5, titled Blood and Water, I'm pretty sure is the name of it. And my mom's here to join me, thanks.
Hey guys.
Um, Overall, I thought this was a really good episode, probably my favorite of the season so far. I think it had a lot of classic Heartland vibes, with also mixing some fun parts like the babysitting storyline, but I really like the cattle drive. I mean, I like every time that they do one, and I think it was fun to watch. What do you think of the episode?
I think you're spot on. I felt like it was very classic, with a lot of fun little parts. A lot of humor and serious, and it was just good, really good.
A lot packed into it, though. I thought.
Yeah.
Very like busy. So yeah, we kind of have a lot of things going into this cattle drive. People who are supposed to move the herd cancel, so no, everyone is coming, and the people who are coming are Amy, Jack, Tim, Lou, Jessica, and Garland. And really, Jack is not fond of those last two people who I mentioned, just because they're inexperienced.
Right.
But I thought it was kind of funny how they were pretty much kind of like not like, I don't know, it was just it was pretty funny, the comments like that they kept making towards Garland. And also I was surprised Garland got so much screen time. I was almost like I just didn't know. I mean, I know he's been on it for a while, but he's just like in like every once in a while, so like I don't know if they're trying to make him like a bigger character, but I thought it was kind of nice, just to fun jokes.
Yeah,
Like
that
messing
provided the
around.
humor. Is what I kind of took from it, because he was so inexperienced. It was hilarious.
Yeah, and that's just not his thing. That's
Yeah.
just not his thing. Um, but I don't know why I laughed when he fell into the river. I just thought that was funny. Would you agree?
Yeah, and you gotta love the ice pack he was sitting on around the campfire. That was hilarious.
Yeah. Yeah, and I also thought, well, Lou and Jessica are also having tension. She's still upset about the whole, well, you married my dad and didn't tell me. And she's, I mean, it would be a weird feeling to have your former boss be your stepmom.
Yeah.
So obviously she was having like a weird feeling about that. But I'm glad they were able to work things out by the end, because I think that I want to see more of that friendship. I feel like we didn't see enough of it last season. What's funny about it is that instead of them being like friends, they jumped right to stepmother, stepdaughter, like with like not much like room to breathe. But I'm glad were able to work things out. Would you agree?
Yes, definitely.
So yeah, meanwhile, we got this. I really liked when in the episode when Lou like was able to like lead it on her own by the end. I thought that was a great moment for her character. I actually liked Lou this episode for the most part. I thought she definitely shined in her role of like taking lead, and I thought it was understandable when she was upset that Jack didn't think of her to run the cattle drive in the future. I thought that was good of her for speaking up. Because I could definitely see Lou. I could see Amy and Lou both doing it. Amy for the horses and Lou for like the business side. Because I think that's just what they're best at, the two of them. And I actually think they would make a great team in the future. And I'm sure Jack wished he could have that with like a sister, for instance.
Of course.
So
Yeah.
I don't know if they'll try to parallel that, or try to maybe bring that in a little bit, like a little parallel. And then, yeah, and I also really like that moment between Jack and Lou towards the end. That was nice.
Yeah.
Because I feel like we get really good moments with Jack and Amy, but just not enough. Not enough emotional Lou moments, to be honest, anyways. So I'm glad that we got one. And I liked Lou this episode. Do you agree, like, overall?
I definitely agree. I think the key is this wasn't Lou in Lou's world where it was all about Lou. This is where Lou had to step out and help others, and the focus was on other needs. And I think that was good to see with this character.
Yeah. So we also have like a bear who's like who attacked one of the calves. So we kind of got this intense scene where it's Amy and Jack shot or didn't shoot it, but like shot at the bear, like getting to go away. And then the group got separated, so it's like Amy, Jack, and Tim, and then it's Jessica, Garland, and Lou. It's like the experience versus the inexperienced. But But and I thought that was a good scene too, and it is kind of upsetting that Shadow got hurt, but oh well. I mean, I don't know, I still feel like I'm still trying to like fully like think about like what this horse like, because I feel like I don't know, we haven't like fully seen like a Bond, and maybe we will see a Bond, but we also haven't really seen Spartan. I'm not sure if you noticed that this season really at
Yeah,
all. So I wonder if they're trying to make Shadow be more like Amy's new
I
horse.
think so.
So, which I feel like she does need one. So, um, that's kind of the cattle drive. I thought some great family moments though, and I thought Jessica was being kind of funny and a little bit corny about her taking pictures. I thought that was
Yeah, yeah.
um, um, and then we get the whole babysitting storyline. Kind of start out with Katie and Parker making dinner, and they put ketchup in the lasagna, which sounds disgusting. Like I don't know, if there's no tomato sauce, don't make lasagna. Is the thing I took away from that.
Yes.
I thought it was funny how Lindy liked it though. At least
Yeah.
it was like
Interesting.
So yeah, Elise has a business meeting, and she's gonna cancel it, but she finally decides to let Katie and Parker babysit. And it goes well for the most part until they play hide and seek, and Lindy hides in the cellar, and they can't find her for a whole hour.
Yeah.
I feel like not like a whole hour, but I've played it where people hide in very tricky spots. But luckily they were able to find Lindy. But it was kind of cool to see them babysitting. I feel like we'll probably see more of that in the future if they make this like a bigger storyline, which I think they will.
Yeah, I think so.
But what do you think of the whole babysitting storyline?
Yeah, it was cute, and they have to start somewhere, and I think overall they did a good job. So
And I think it's nice that they're giving the younger generation something to do.
yeah, definitely.
Okay, finally, let's talk about that ending scene. I'm not. Well, actually, one more thing. Tim and Jessica are, I guess, going to throw some sort of party to celebrate their marriage, and that probably will not go as planned.
Yeah, because she keeps saying something small, something small, and Tim's like, okay, but we all know Tim's like, go big or go home, so it'll be big.
And when you say something too many times, it's just going to be the opposite.
Exactly.
So yeah, that ending scene, we got this whole kind of like Lou obsessing over this message, and she was drunk, or not drunk, but like she definitely
Had a couple glasses.
had a couple of glasses. So yeah, she sends a message pretty much saying she called off her wedding because of Mitch. She called off her wedding with Mitch because of Peter. And then Peter comes to Heartland, which I am glad that he did, so we don't have to keep dragging out this story, because I don't think it needs to be dragged out. And pretty much that ending scene, they pretty much take a walk. I feel like they definitely need to talk more, like actually have honest conversations about their relationship. But pretty much she admits that what she meant what she said. And yeah, so that's, I guess, the beginning of the Lou and Peter 2.0, because they kiss, and I'm not as mad as I thought it would be. I thought it was actually sweet. What did you think of it?
Yeah, I thought it was a sweet scene. I liked it actually. I'm rooting for them, so it was a good scene.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still a little. I mean, I saw spoilers. I saw spoilers, unfortunately, and I was like, knew it was coming, so I was like dreading it in my mind, and then it actually turned out to, I think, work out. And then if Lou had annoyed me the whole episode, I'd probably like not care about it, but like luckily she didn't. This is actually a good Lou episode, like I said. Sure. And yeah, I think Lou and Peter, I think it'll work out this time, or because I think they could end the show with them. I think they can. I think they could rebuild it to the point where it's a healthy relationship again. And I actually think Lou and Peter, I don't see remain. I mean, I see more like Peter can actually, I think, is the best guy for Lou, because he can calm down Lou when it's needed. I think he knows Lou really good. So I think that's actually good for their relationship. I just think if they're gonna rekindle something needs to change. Like Peter needs to get a job closer to home. Like they really need to have honest conversations. I mean, I thought that the kiss, like ending it with them kissing, was fine. And I'm glad we're not like dragging out like the end of the season from them to like have their kiss. But I think it'll end off with them actually like starting a healthy relationship again. But yeah, that's anything else you want to say?
Great episode.
Definitely best episode we've seen in this season. And definitely, I mean, I know cattle drives are always fun when they do them, especially when you get the whole family in on it. And of course, a few outsiders that don't have any experience.
Yeah.
But anyways, I want to thank everyone for watching the studio. Like, comment, subscribe, and turn your post notifications. And bye, everyone.